Present! Ho! All uniform personnel, order! Up!
Order! Right third, mark.
Uniform personnel, at ease!
All, please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Class 1179. My name is Paul Farmer, I'm Assistant Chief here at the Academy, and I will be your master of ceremonies for today's graduation. I would like to welcome all the family and friends who were able to be here today and share in the graduation. This graduation is for the graduates, family members alike. Please feel free to move about and take photos at any point during the ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce the on-stage ceremony party. Starting on my right is Anthony Scott Good, Chief Patrol Agent, Grand Forks Sector. Ryan Landrum, Chief Patrol Agent, U.S. Border Patrol Academy. Next, I would like to recognize the staff members of the U.S. Border Patrol Academy who were instrumental in the success of this session. Some of these staff members cannot be present today as they are busy instructing other sessions this morning. Would the staff members please stand as your name is called and remain standing? Operations Training Department Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Arvin Sepulveda, Hector Nunez. Border Patrol Agents Hunter Brunk, Daryl Foster, Luis Gonzalez, and Joseph Lukasinski. Physical Techniques Department Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Anthony Weiss. Border Patrol Agent Jesus Jimenez. Firearms Training Department Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Fernando de la Riva, Sean McAlee. Border Patrol Agent Steve Stevens. Driver Training Department Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Tyler Driscoll, Thomas Haskins. Spanish Training Department Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Carlos Davila. Border Patrol Agents Edgar Martinez, Federico de Luna. Tactics Training Department Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Luis Farinana and Brian Upton. Border Patrol Agent Michael Renzer. Attorneys Elizabeth Long Z. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff of Class 1179. Thank you. Please be seated. The U.S. Border Patrol Academy allows family members or influential persons who are current sworn officers the honor of presenting the Border Patrol badge to their graduating relative or mentee. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Joining us today are Border Patrol Watch Commander Lucio Gonzalez, 20 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Reyes Lopez Jr., 20 years of service. Customs and Border Protection Officer Valerie Renee Butler, 2 years of service. Customs and Border Protection Officer Joshua Monsanto, 13 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Aldo Alda, 13 years of service. Retired Deputy U.S. Marshal Cynthia Hirsch, 26 years of service. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Deportation Officer Hector Marquez, 18 years of service. Customs and Border Protection International Affairs North America Division Director Eduardo Sanchez, 26 years of service. Ladies and gentlemen, please give the special guest of 1179 a round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Each graduating class selects one of its members to address the audience during the graduation ceremony. Class 1179 has selected Border Patrol Agent Jacob Goodrich. At this time, I would like to ask Agent Goodrich to come forward and address the audience.
Good morning, families of Class 1179. On behalf of Class 1179, I would like to extend a sincere thank you to Chief Landrum and all of those who have made it possible for us to be here in front of our families today. What a journey this has been. For most of the class, the Academy began on August 25th, 2021. And for some of us, it began in the earlier days of July with completely different classes. No matter the circumstances or when this all began, I think I can say that everyone here is proud to be graduating as a part of Class 1179. It's crazy to think how so many people from different backgrounds, from military or law enforcement, to sales or food service, can all come together and work towards the same goal. Individuals from different places across the country, from all walks of life, can come together for 117 hard-fought training days with the goal of becoming Border Patrol agents and being able to be a part of the same mission, protecting the amazing country we all call home. When I say hard-fought, I don't mean to sound cliche, because believe me, it was. From the academic side to the physical, there was nothing given to us. The stress we and all of our families endured was nothing shy of exhausting. Whether it was Law 3 or a math session with Mr. Jimenez, we were all just looking for the clock to hit 4:30 most days. However, I can't say it was all bad. Truthfully, the majority of the academy was an amazing learning experience and character building opportunity. Though these times were difficult, they were designed that way and in turn made us better for it. Although, I suppose I could argue it was all bad because I'm certainly not getting in line for the opportunity to ride the lightning or participate in an OC exposure again anytime soon. These less desirable times were always offset by the moments when we thought to ourselves, I can't believe I'm getting paid to do this right now. Whether it was flying down a dirt road in a Jeep or getting to display use of force and training on some of our favorite instructors, Mr. Krenzer. Each department has left us with great memories of the Academy. The best way I can describe these memories are with a few quotes I've heard along the way. In driving, we may or may not have been told, you ain't spinning, you ain't winning. And in PT, we would all dread the times when Mr. White would ask us to choose full body exercise, and hearing us reluctantly answer with the only feasible option, the bodybuilder. Firearms, I'm not sure if it's the Tropic Thunder movie quote used as a chant, or the amount of times called out of roll with Mr. Stevens, but there certainly were good times to be had. Not to mention, I think there's a few of us still trying to figure out if it's too late for Mr. Gonzalez to send us back to day one. Amongst all of the things we're excited to have back in our lives, such as our families, I think it's safe to say we're ready to never again eat at the chow hall. Then again, most evenings were spent over at Adobe Rose anyways. So much of our time here was spent creating bonds with each other, but we may not see most of each other again by choice or by not. It is an undeniable fact that in this last half year we had to rely on each other to succeed. I once had to point out that this academy is designed so that individuals with different reasons of being here are put together to work as a team to ultimately accomplish the same goal. Sometimes this made things more challenging as we certainly did not get along all the time. However, the numerous weekend barbecues and nights spent out together definitely show that though we didn't come here to make friends, ultimately it's just part of the academy. As this portion of the journey comes to an end and the real journey finally begins, we will all be parting our ways as we travel to our stations, for most of us, our new homes. Wherever this career takes each of us, or however much we see each other again, we'll always know that we were part of Class of 1179. Sitting here before you today, you may see Border Patrol trainees, a friend, or a loved one, but all I see are my brothers and sisters in green. Thank you.
Thank you, Agent Goodrich. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Chief of the Border Patrol Academy, Ryan Mandrell. Before I invite Chief Mandrell to the podium, I would like to tell you about him. Chief Mandrell entered on duty with the U.S. Border Patrol in September of 2000 as a member of Class 451 at the Isleta Station in El Paso sector. Chief Mandrell has served in many positions throughout his career, including supervisor, patrol agent in charge, assistant chief, and an instructor here at the U.S. Border Patrol Academy. He has worked in multiple locations to include Eagle Pass South, Del Rio sector, Laredo West Station, Rear Station in Laredo sector, Rio Grande City Station, Rio Grande Valley sector, and U.S. Border Patrol Headquarters, Washington, D.C. In 2019, Chief Mandrell served as the Director of Border Security at the National Security Council, the White House. Chief Mandrell earned a bachelor's degree with a minor in public administration from Ashford University. In 2017, he earned a Master of Strategic Studies from the U.S. Army War College. Finally, Chief Mandrell is a 2020 graduate of the DHS SES Candidate Development Program. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Patrol Agent Ryan Mandrell.
Good morning. Thank you for that speech, sir. The only thing I question in that speech is, what's wrong with the child? So, all right. I have the distinct honor today to introduce you to the guest speaker, that's Chief Anthony Scott Good out of the Grand Portage sector. But before I do that, we'll make a couple comments. First of all, congratulations to the class. You guys have earned this opportunity to sit before your family and your friends to receive your badge and credentials and leave here as Border Patrol agents. You're perfectly right. You guys did not come here to make friends, but inevitably, you leave here as family members. Which brings me to my second point. This opportunity is more about you, and family, than it is about these graduates. They're ready to go. But Chief Good and I were talking about this morning, there's no prouder moment as a family member than to watch your graduate walk across this stage. To that point, I talked to the class a little bit about this yesterday. It is not lost on your graduates, it is not lost on us, the amount of suffering and hardship and commitment that it takes on your part for these gentlemen and ladies to be successful. They are only successful because of the support that you gave them from back home. It's not easy. This is a long academy. Some of you guys have been here since July. It is all thanks to you. I'm happy to extend the opportunity for you guys to be here today. I'm really proud to see as many folks in the audience as they do today. Thank you for coming, and congratulations to you all as well. On to Chief Good. Chief Patrol Agent Scott Good entered on duty with the U.S. Border Patrol in 2001 with Class 466 at the Calexico Station in the El Centro sector. Throughout his over 21-year career, Chief Good has served in many positions across the southern and northern borders, as well as Border Patrol headquarters in Washington, D.C. Chief Good has led members of the Border Patrol previously as a supervisory Border Patrol agent, field operations supervisor, a patrol agent in charge, an assistant chief, and a division chief, and a deputy chief patrol agent. That pretty much covers the entire gamut of what we offer in leadership. He's pretty much done it all. Prior to joining the Border Patrol, Chief Good served in the U.S. Army as a military police officer. Chief Good holds a Bachelor of Science from Bowling Green State University and a Master of Science in Homeland Security Studies from the U.S. Army Command and General Staff College. Chief Good is a graduate of CBP Leadership Institute and the DHS Senior Executive Service Development Program, during which he served as the Acting Deputy Federal Security Director at George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston, Texas, for the TSA, Transportation Security Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Good.
Morning. Class 1179, congratulations. You graduated the nation's premier law enforcement academy. Last Friday, I celebrated my 21st year in the Border Patrol. As I look back at the countless adventures and opportunities that I've had in the Border Patrol, I'm most appreciative of being a part of the family. The Border Patrol has a long-standing tradition of looking out for one another and treating each other like family. You are all the next generation of the Border Patrol family in legacy. I was glad to hear that legacy is a term that's used a lot in the Border Patrol, because it really is. You've already begun creating friendships and experiences that will last forever. It's a lifelong bond. Lady Goodrich talked about that. Only members of the Border Patrol will truly understand what you go through every day. The only ones that get each other. So, having that true understanding and having somebody to rely on is each other. Border Patrol operates in a high-risk environment. It's not a safe job. It's not an easy job. We have seen more line of duty deaths in the past couple of years than we've ever seen before. It takes resilience and grit to be a Border Patrol agent. You are all patriots who are volunteering to serve your country and to protect America. Border security is national security. But as strong and as tough as Border Patrol agents are, no one can go it alone. We must continue to look out for one another. Do not be afraid or embarrassed to ask for help. There is no shame in needing help. Whether it's finances, children, suicide, the stresses of the job, you are not alone. There's many incredible programs to help out. There's EAP, there's peer support, chaplaincy, there's veteran support programs. These are all incredible programs and they continue to evolve. But we also need to protect one another. and ask each other hard questions. We should never be too busy to be looking out for our partners sitting next to us. Today marks the first of many great achievements for you in the patrol. Today you become federal agents, a position of public trust. It requires professionalism on and off duty. You will always be in the public eye. Do not tarnish this badge. We all make mistakes, but we always have to have integrity, tell the truth, and move on. Lastly, I'll say that it's easy to be a saint. It takes strength and character to find the good in every situation. Prior to 9/11, we were a small agency. Since then, we have doubled in size and see ourselves in the national media daily. Progress and change is constant. The most successful people wake up each day excited about things. Adapt and overcome, protect our tradition of always getting the job done right regardless of the challenge. Thank you to all the families supporting all of you each day. You wouldn't be here today without them. Chief Lander mentioned it, but we can't say it enough. We're sincerely appreciative that you're here today, and that you're always here, and that you always have our backs. Honor them by wearing your body armor and coming home safely every day. I'm proud of each and every one of you. You should all be proud of this achievement as well. Continue to learn and to stay in shape. It's a small patrol, so I look forward to working with all of you. Congratulations, God bless, and honor first.
Thank you, Chief Good, for those inspirational words of encouragement. Now we will move on to the presentation of the awards. This time, we would like to recognize the section leaders of Class 1179 with the Border Patrol Academy Award for Leadership. Border Patrol agents Tanner Hirsch and Jose Martinez, please come forward. The section leader position carries with it a tremendous amount of additional responsibility aside from the same strict training regimen as the rest of the class. The Leadership Award commends section leaders for their devotion to duty, leadership, demeanor, and professional attitude. Thank you, Agents Hirsch and Martinez. Good. The next award is the FLETC Directors Award. The Border Patrol Academy is a joint effort between the United States Border Patrol and the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. Working together, the two agencies provide the highest level of education available to law enforcement agents. Agents Enriquez and Ramon were nominated for this award by their classmates, and the award is being presented by the Chief Patrol Agent Ryan Landrum on behalf of the FLETC Command and Staff. Thank you, Agents Enriquez and Ramon. The Driver Training Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the driver training program. Border Patrol Agent Brian Slayball, please come forward. Today's recipient far exceeded the challenging requirements and expectations of a novice driver. His performance exemplifies the high level of attention to detail required to safely operate a motor vehicle. Thank you, Agent Slayball. The Physical Techniques Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the Physical Techniques program. Border Patrol Agent Odie Mitri, please come forward. Due to the physical demands of the position, Border Patrol agents are expected to be in good physical condition. Today's recipient has exceeded these requirements, and his achievement sets an example for all others to follow. Thank you, Agent Mitri. The Firearms Training Award is awarded to the graduate with the highest score in firearms training. Border Patrol Agent Robert Butler, please come forward. The award signifies that the graduate has earned the distinction of achieving the highest firearms qualification score with demonstrating distinction in the efficiency of his service weapon. Thank you, Agent Butler. At this time, we would like to recognize the graduate with the highest academic achievement. Border Patrol Agent Tanner Hirsch, please come forward. This award for academic excellence signifies that the graduate ranks #1 among his peers in operations, Spanish, and law. Thank you, Agent Hirsch. Our last award is the Honor First Award, which is presented on behalf of the staff of the Border Patrol Academy. Border Patrol Agent Guillermo Palma Salazar, please come forward. This award is given to the individual who embodies the guiding principles of honor and who has demonstrated through his actions a level of integrity and commitment that exemplifies the values of a Border Patrol agent. Thank you, Agent Palma Salazar. Please join me in giving the award recipients one more round of applause. The graduating class will now be presented with their badge and credentials, signifying they have met the required qualifications needed to be a Border Patrol agent. I will now turn the podium over to Border Patrol Agent Darrell Foster.
Please step forward as I read your name to receive your grant. Border Patrol Agent Jasmine N. Aguilar. Border Patrol Agent Edward Alvarado. Border Patrol Watch Commander Lucille Gonzalez, 20 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Daniel Andrade. Border Patrol Agent Yasimar G. Andrade. Border Patrol Agent Adrian and Arenado. Border Patrol Agent A. Eusebio M. Alvin. Border Patrol Agent Alonzo D. Bernal. Rodrigo Briseño. 20, Agent Briseño on stage is his mentor, Border Patrol Agent Reyes Lopez Jr., 20 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Robert A. Butler II. 20, Agent Butler on stage is his sister, Customs and Border Protection Officer Valerie Renee Butler, 2 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Hector Jacome Jr. 20, Agent Jacome on stage is his brother-in-law, Customs and Border Protection Officer Joshua Monsanto, 13 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Nicholas A. Chandler. 20, Border Patrol Agent Louise G. Hernandez. 20, Border Patrol Agent Arnold Escamilla. 20, Border Patrol Agent Jonathan A. Esparza Lopez. 20, Border Patrol Agent David C. Frank. Border Patrol Agent Justin D. Fuller. Border Patrol Agent Francisco R. Garza. Border Patrol Agent Jerry G. Garcia. Border Patrol Israel Garza III. Joining Agent Garza on stage is his cousin, Border Patrol Agent Aldo A. Mota, 13 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Arturo D. Gonzalez III. Border Patrol Agent Jacob Goodrich. Border Patrol Agent Tanner J. Hirsch. Joining Agent Hirsch on stage is his mother, retired Deputy U.S. Marshal Cynthia Hirsch, 26 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Hector Marquez. Joining Agent Marquez on stage is his father, Immigration and Customs Enforcement Deportation Officer Hector Marquez, 18 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Jose Martinez III. Border Patrol Agent John A. McCain. Border Patrol Agent O'Day J. Mitchell. Border Patrol Agent Tucker A. Wallingham. Border Patrol Agent Adrian Ojeda. Patrol Agent Guillermo Alma Salazar. Border Patrol Agent Otis L. Rackley II. Border Patrol Agent Felipe A. Ramon Jr. Border Patrol Agent Christian A. Sanchez. Joining Agent Sanchez on stage is his father, Customs and Border Protection, International Affairs, North America, Division Director, Eduardo Sanchez, 26 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Edmundo R. Sanchez. Border Patrol Agent Brian R. Slagle. Border Patrol Agent Justin R. Stearns. Border Patrol Agent Janelle Valdez. Border Patrol Agent Danielle Donnie Valenzuela.
Graduates, please stand and prepare for the oath of office.
Stand!
Class, please raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I,
State your name.
Jasmine M. Aguilar.
Edgar Alvarado, Daniel Andrade, Savannah Daly, Adrian N. Lundo, Eusebio Roy, Rosa Bernal, Rodrigo Briseño, Robert A. Butler II, Hector Chacon Jr., Nicholas Child, Luis Enriquez, Arnold Escamilla, Jonathan A. Esparza Lopez, David C. Frank, Justin Douglas Fuller, Francisco Arqueazo, Jerry G. Garcia, Israel Garza, Arturo Gonzalez, Jacob Goodrich, Tanner Hirsch, Hector Marquez, Jose Martinez III, John Kevin McCabe, O'Day Petrie, Tucker Mulligan, Andrew O'Hara, Guillermo Palma, Vanessa Rosa II, Felipe A. Ramon Jr., Christian Sanchez, Mundo R. Sanchez, Brian R. Slava, Justin Sturge, Daniel Valenzuela.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same,
That I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion,
And that I will well
and that I will well
and faithfully discharge
and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I'm about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Agents, please be seated.
Seat.
Before closing, I'm going to take just a moment to tell you agents how proud of you I am. Your accomplishments are tremendous. You just graduated from one of the most difficult, challenging law enforcement academies, not only in the country, but in the world. Thank you for motivating me on the legacy run yesterday. Thank you for sitting here and standing here being so proud. Whole 25 years from now, you can look back on a career full of hundreds, make that thousands, of rest and awesome days, days where you just love going to work. Accept that challenge. Not just leaving here and going to your stations, but for the next 20 to 30 years, be safe. Remember, you need to go home to your families. Remember, honor first. When you get to your stations, listen to your journeyman. Standing over here watching, thinking tremendous memories when I was a brand new trainee. Went to Fort Hancock, Texas. 25 years ago, Director Eddie Sanchez was my journeyman. He taught me how to track, taught me how to make arrests, and taught me the importance of properly doing your paperwork. All of the E3 training you had, everything you had is just the beginning. Make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's. Make these arrests count. There are thousands of pounds of narcotics that you're going to seize, the arrests you make. That's what makes this job so rewarding. As classmates, you're going to remember each other for the rest of your careers, the rest of your lives. Be proud of yourselves. Again, honor first. In closing, I want to thank all of the family, friends, visitors for joining in the celebration of this session's achievement.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Section leader, dismiss your class for the final time.
Class, stand! Center, face! Release every gun! Hold the line! No man every gun! More time! More! High home under control! High home under control! Early morning, ready to go! Early morning, ready to go! Ready in to stop the load! Ready in to stop the load! Hey! Hey! Early in the morning! So early! So early! So early in the morning! Omaha in the sky! Omaha in the sky! Border Patrol is standing high! The ATVs are passing by! Hey! Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Class 1179.